Welcome to the rise and the fall of the Mackadelics. I'm your boy, URG7, Gerald Parrish, formerly Below Zero.
Yo, Pippin' Rex.
What?
We need more gang in our gang. We nationwide. Damn, I'm still unsatisfied.
It's a privilege to be in the group, man. You know what I mean? I remember way back, you know what I'm saying, the day getting a phone call. It was from between like my homie Wayne and the homie, you know, Crazy Ken. One of them dudes that hit my phone and was like, yeah, you know, Aladdin had a little situation going on, you know. Me and Aladdin go way back, you know, far back when he worked with Zero and when he worked with Funky Fresh, you know, way before, you know, him and Dub C and all of that. And, you know, it was cool, man, you know, to get a chance to kind of team up with him and actually do something with him. You know, where I was the artist and he was the producer. And, you know, then I met Tweet Cadillac. I was kind of up on him, you know, from Penthouse, because, you know, Penthouse was huge, man, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of powerhouses in one group, you know, Easy, AMG, Quick, you know what I'm saying, Ham, you know, a lot of powerhouses in one group, you know, so I was up on him, but I had never really worked with him or chilled with him or nothing like that, you know, so my man that gave me a phone call, told me they had a group they was putting together, man, you know, they had a missing member or, you know, man down, you know, whatever the case may have been, you know, and did I want to get involved? It's like the third MC, you know, the second MC or whatever. And Aladdin was the producer, it was going to be me and Tweet, you know, doing the MCing or whatever, so. You know, met up with the brothers or whatever, man, and got involved, and, you know, we started going up to the ammo dump, and we started dealing with ASAP, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Honda, shout out to DJ Yataka, you know what I'm saying, Reverend Ali, you know what I'm saying, we was up there doing our thing at the Taft building, Hollywood Taft building, we had a room up there, and, you know, we go up there and get busy, you know what I'm saying, do our thing, man. The way we started putting the album together is, you know, Aladdin and Tweet to get together, or sometimes it just be Aladdin, you know, they go to the ammo dump, and just, you know, put together some heat, man, and, you know, I was kind of, you know, working at the time, you know, I was married and had a regular 9 to 5, you know, the cats was just hustling, so, you know, they move around the lack all day, you know, they putting together moves and putting together hooks and putting together concepts and putting together things, and, you know, I get off work and try to catch them when I can catch them on my off day or when I'm off work, whatever, whatever, you know, try to plug up with them and just try to vibe, you know, catch vibe of some of the tracks, you know, singing some hooks and, you know, whatnot. I'm sitting in the back seat, you know, everybody rolling and the bottle moving and, you know, the joint moving and everybody doing what they gotta do, you know, so we put together some hot songs, man, recorded at the ammo dump. Aladdin, as always, you know, being able to get in and deal with those labels, you know what I'm saying, being who he is and his status with the turntables and, you know, how well he was known from the, you know, the group with Dub, you know, Dub C and whatnot, you know, he went and got a situation, man, and we basically went and dealt with this label that wanted to check us out. You know, we went to the label, they, you know, kind of checked out what we was doing. We went back in the studio, we finalized some things, you know, had a lot of different people involved with the project at different times, you know, singers, you know, band, you know, instrumental players like that, you know, people that play the keyboards, horns, different shit like that, you know, Aladdin had that monster sample, you know, then he'd just go get them musicians to come in and play around it. You know, we had one of the barge dudes in the studio one night playing, you know, Love Me in a Special Way and the whole shit, you know, killing it, man. So we ran through, you know, what we had to do, you know, for the rest of the project and whatnot. Slid that back to the label, man, it was a hit, they was on it, man. You know, they was pushing the campaign on Power 106.
Power 106, big boy. Got some people in the house that just had to step through. Give me some definition on how to get this player thing together. So I had to call these brothers down.
That's right.
The Mackadelics. What's going down, Big Daddy?
Yeah.
Big chillin', big boy.
Why don't y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves to everybody one at a time, Big Daddy?
Yo, I'm the party rockin' player, Tweet Cadillac, baby. I'm Silky Satin Aladdin, formerly known as DJ Aladdin.
And yo, this is Below Zero coming at ya.
Yo, he got that little thing going on. All right, now, I know the history on some of the brothers here. Now, as far as my man right here, I don't know. Now, Aladdin, I know what's up. Tweet, I know what's happening.
Right.
Where my man at?
Right over here, Black.
Right now. Now, how did you get down with the Mackadelics, bro? How did the Mackadelics become the Mackadelics, Big Daddy? Let me know what's happening.
Well, back in the days, you know, I used to be in this crew with DJ Aladdin or whatever, and you know, we just kind of got a chance to reform. You know, I had some brothers that came and told me Aladdin was putting something together, and he had Tweed Cadillac, formerly a Penthouse Players Clique. And me and Aladdin were familiar with each other, so Aladdin hooked up with me through these other brothers. I met Tweed, and the rest is history, man.
Now, for those who don't know Aladdin's history, man, for those who don't know, Aladdin gotta be, seriously, one of the baddest motherfuckers on the turntables that I ain't flossing you, bro. I ain't stroking. Production, right. Ridiculous. Just a couple of the people that you work with in the past, Aladdin.
Well, I work with my man King T. He brought me out, you know, King T on this Compton Click thing we had, you know what I'm saying, which is still going on. I work with my man Ice-T, which enhanced my style and gave me some more knowledge of the game, you know. And I worked with, you know, such people like, I had a group, Neighborhood Watch. They still out there from 4Os, you know what I'm saying? We still up in here strong, you know. Right. And basically with my man WC, that's what everybody recognized me with, my man WC, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Low profile, you know.
Believe that.
Giving much love to my homie, you know.
Pay your dues.
If anybody paid dues, bro, it gotta be you.
Man, Crazy Tunes, you know.
It's gotta be you.
For sure.
And WC paying dues, brother. Believe that.
For sure.
Tweed Cadillac, my brother.
Tweed Cadillac, baby. Original Penthouse Players. You know, let me give a shout out to Player Hand, but today is birthday. Happy birthday, Player.
All right.
Send a cold one at you. Penthouse of the house.
Now, usually, man, now see, when you walked in, Tweed, I was like, okay, well, he's relaxing right now. But usually, brother, I see the man too clean to where I gotta go home and get dressed.
Keep it pimping.
You know what I'm saying?
Tweed Cadillac Apparel in stores too.
So now we know what's up with the single. Mackadelics in the house, Power of a Player, right?
Exposed to the game, the LP.
That's the LP. Now, what's up with the LP? Now, we got the single, Power of a Player. When can we get a little taste of that LP?
Well, we're going to wait till after the video drop on you.
Right. Have we shot the video yet?
It's finished, completed, edited, ready to go.
Damn.
And we coming. Ready or not, here we come.
See, that's what I hate, man, because I damn sure wanted to go down there and put on a little tight-ass suit. You know, stand out there. Now, who's on the single, man? Let's tell everybody who's out there that's doing the singing, because that brother's ridiculous,
Oh, that's
man.
Big KV.
Yeah, that's the KV, the army up there. You know what I'm saying? The exotic hair and nails, putting it down. You know what I'm saying? Put the big P.I. down on the women up there on, you know what I'm saying? Sunset, Hollywood, and Vine.
KV. KV. Now, wherever you at, bro, I'm giving you much dap on that. Because, man, I'm telling you, bro, no samples allowed. That brother sound like some real, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Delphonic flavor.
Exactly, bro.
Yes.
So, KV, you definitely here, man. Now, as far as like the Mackadelics, bro, when can we go and see the Mackadelics get out on stage?
May 11th, I believe it is.
Well, my
May
man,
11th. USC. With who is it again? Ice Cube and King T.
Oh.
Something like that. Just May 11th at
we can't forget the homies, my peoples we got, man. Cypress Hill.
Oh, that's right, Cypress Hill.
That's my peoples. We got Cypress Hill in the house, so you know it's gonna be on. You know, me and Muggs go back ways. You know, me and Muggs. That's my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Me, Muggs, and Mr. B Real, and Sin Dog.
I feel you. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
So what we gonna do right now, bro? We gonna go ahead. We gonna roll into y'all single right about now. This is Mackadelics, Power of Playing Out Aladdin. I'm pretty sure you did your production on this, right?
Yeah, I did the production.
Right.
Up at ASAP, you know what I'm saying? Chilling with my man Utaka and Jay and all of them. Donald D, you know, at the lab.
All right, so here we go right now, you guys. It's going down a little something like this. Mackadelics in the house. Y'all want to call us up? Talk to the brothers. Y'all call us up. It's all toll free. 800 KPWR 106. That's 800 579 7106. This is Power of Player, Power 106, where hip hop lives, y'all.
We was touring around and moving around. We did show at Beach Store 880. We killed that. Aladdin was all behind the back and around the back and under the arm and under the leg with the turntable shit on the milk crate. Just some old ridiculous scratching with his chin type shit. It was sick, man. You know, we had a real sick show. You know, we brought that California West Coast pimp life to them. You know, straight to their face. So you know, the label was digging the album. We was digging the album. We was moving around. We also did, you know, the famous show, you know, Tweed speaks of in this interview a little bit, you know what I'm saying, in Arizona. Went out there to do our thing, you know, some people had it twisted, you know, and things kind of, you know, got out of hand, you know, so to speak, you know, depending on, you know, what lane you in for that to be out of hand. But I just remember on the way out there, man, a bunch of us in the van, you know what I'm saying, scratch, a bunch of them, big pain. And we was all moving, man, on the freeway, you know what I'm saying, we got pulled over, man. We had like burn in the whip. We had open containers in the whip. You know, it was more than 5 black men in the whip. You know, a little band or something pushing out the AZ to go do the little Super Bowl joint. And the dude, you know, they basically asked us where we was going, who we was and whatnot. You know, we thought we was crack. And we started telling them who we was and all of this and that. They checked it back and saw the product and the posters and shit. We signed some little posters to their kids and some CDs, you know, to their little shorties or whatnot. They let us bounce, man. Shit was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we've seen some good ass times, man, doing some beautiful things. But, you know, we went out to AZ though, did the show. It was Mackadelics, Outkast, Mac 10, Dub C, you know, something like that. You know what I mean? It was real nice though. We went out there and ripped it up, did what we were supposed to do. We had one spot we tried to roll up on or whatnot, and I guess, you know, things wasn't going cool at the door, and they didn't know who we was. We missed our contact dude, whatever the case may be, man. You know, got into it, you know, at the door, shit went foul, you know. Aladdin, you know what I'm saying? What can you say about him, dog? He just, you know, he a G to the heart, dog. He do what he do, you know what I'm saying? He is him. If you met him, then you know. If you fuck with him, then you know. If you working with him, then you know. Ain't no way to sugarcoat that, you know what I mean? He that type of dude, so, you know, he was uncomfortable about things out there, you know, shit got, you know, misconstrued. Emotions flared up for shit, you know, going wrong, out of town on the road, trying to go do this show, you know, and then shit just fell off, you know, but overall, you know, it was a cool, you know, situation, man, you know, getting the independent deal at that time, you know what I'm saying, 96, 97, you know, we had Truly Odd. He was one of the dudes that was kind of working our group or whatnot for the label. It was Sunset Boulevard, you know, entertainment, and you know, Tweed wrote the treatment for the video. He was playing on Power 106 really, really well. You know, one of the things that killed that single, you know, our single was Power of a Player, you know. Never underestimate the power of a player. You know what I'm saying? It was there, man, you know, all the elements was there. People was receptive to it. You know what I'm saying? The streets was filling it. But right around the same time, man, we got killed off because the Fugees, you know what I'm saying, they had dropped their whole little album or whatnot. You know, that group was on the East Coast, we was out here on the West Coast. They was on that hip hop at the time. We was on this pimp hop at the time. You know what I'm saying? We was pushing in the slow lane with these hoes, you know what I'm saying? The big stacks. So, you know, I think what it was our hook was ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. You know what I'm saying? That was in our hook. You feel me? That actual line was in our hook. And then you flip back to the Fugees and it was ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. You know what I mean? So that kind of killed us off, man, because we kind of dropped that same type of vibe as that East Coast group at that time, and they was just being felt more, and it was the Lauren and the whole Wyclef, you know, the whole how the shit jumped off how it went. So that kind of hurt us as far as the single, you know. We had other things, man, you know, where, you know, the group just, you know, was gelling when they was gelling and wasn't gelling when they wasn't gelling. You know, as I mentioned earlier in the interview, you know, I was getting up going to work, man. I had a wife, you know what I'm saying? Tweety had a wifey at the time, you know what I'm saying? Aladdin was kind of dolo, you know what I'm saying? As far as I knew. So, you know, with me being at work and whatnot, a lot of times when the deals and stuff was getting drawn up, man, you know, I wasn't really there. You know, I might have been there for the studio sessions, might have been there for some of the writing, might have been there freestyling in the back of the whip, coming up with different hooks, concepts, and whatnot over these instrumentals. But when it was time for that paperwork to get drawn up, the most important part, and why as an artist you gotta always have your own publishing and all your own shit, you know, straight, is when it came time to sit at the table, I had a publishing company, you know what I'm saying, at that time, but I didn't have my business handled with them brothers and, you know, and who was representing us for us as a group. And it ended up being where, you know, Tweed and Aladdin and they publishing companies along with the publishers publishing company, everybody got paid with me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got broke off. You know, they was making 3 times as much as I was getting on any check. You know what I'm saying? I get 10% off anything I did. And it was big beef at first with that 10% because I was burnt out, man. I was more or less like, look, fam, I done did my motherfucking work. If that's all I'm worth is 10%, I'm done. That happened the minute I left the studio. If that's all I'm worth is 10%, then that 10% you've been given. So don't expect me to come to no shows, no interviews, no videos, nothing. Yeah, you know, so I don't know, it was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like, y'all getting 3 and 4 times as much as I get every time a check, get issued or whatnot. And that ain't fly, And it was just like, I don't know, shit got funky. You know how I get in the streets, you know what I'm saying? You had cats like, yo, man, you miss another show, nigga, that's you taking food out my baby girl mouth, cuz you miss another show, nigga, that's it. I'ma see you, you gonna see me, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, well, whatever. So shit was tense up for a minute, you know what I'm saying? We had like any group, cause everybody have a mind of their own, man. You had 2, 3, 4 different mind states, and everybody have their own form of genius, and everybody have their own thing that they're trying to push to, you know what I mean? And all of us we're really solo artists. All of us could stand on our own. Any of us could stand on our own solo. Tweet Cadillac stand on his own solo without no other hype man and nobody with him. DJ Aladdin stand on his own as what he do as a producer and a DJ and what he does as an artist. URG7, below zero at that time. Come on, man, stop it, dog. You know what I'm saying? 20-year plus vet, man. Still out here killing them, dog. So, to get all those egos and all that genius in one room and, cause it to gel together and make sense. You know what I mean? Them dudes was my brothers, man, for some years, man. I never speak bad on nobody in the group. We ate together, we split Del Taco, whatever the fuck pimps we had to do to get through what we had to do. I remember hoes coming up to the ammo dump, to the studio, you know what I'm saying? Aladdin had it cracking, you know what I'm saying? I had it cracking. Tweet Cadillac was the motherfucking man. We was out in Studio City. We'd come to the dump in the middle of the night. Wee hours of the morning, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 a.m. And we in there making music. Aladdin got the shit set up, turntables, SPs, MPs, records across all the walls on all 4 corners from the floor to the ceiling. Anything you probably ever could imagine being on vinyl, this dude had it, man. It was remarkable to be around, a producer that, that had that much foresight and insight on what he was doing as a person, to know how to go back and snatch some of that old school or some of that stuff that'd be kind of memorable to you when as soon as you hear it, you like it. Why? Because you remember it. Not just because it's catchy and not just because of this or that, but mostly because it's familiar to you. So that takes genius, man. So, man, Tweed, his form of writing, his style, the things I learned from him as an MC and as an artist working up against this pimp. It's a real pimp, man. Checking tracks, hustler, sell anything. It was just a trip, man. Us to kind of go through those, what you call highs and lows, peaks and valleys together as brothers and trying to survive together in a group out here. We did our thing, man. We made good music when we was together. A lot of people wanted to see us. We had a big following. I would love to get together and do actual business with those brothers at any time of the game, where they would want to get together and put together part 2. I'm down, because I know that I know my seriousness of it. I know I'll come right back to him on some Giovanni and kill him off. But, we had a lot of things going on, man, at that time, man. Back to the egos and, whatnot. Aladdin driving on the wrong side of the road, and, us getting left in Arizona, the things Tweed might have spoke on, and just, we had a lot of ups and downs, man. It was times where, we were supposed to get certain monies, and then our monies was frozen because of something that happened with a singer that says he didn't get paid. We had music that ended up in the movie Love Jones, but not on the soundtrack, which was very complicated for us as a group. We were involved with the film, but we weren't on the actual soundtrack.
There's a lot of special things going on when you ride around in this. Like, for instance, on a Sunday, I always go through all the lights. Don't nobody stop me. There's some benefits to this car, I'm telling you. Like, for instance, when I want to go to church, I always get up front. Every time.
Yeah, because they probably think you're going to a damn funeral.
That's what I'm saying, but I ain't. I'm just rolling.
Yeah, so at one time, we were getting paid, and we're getting cool little royalties. And I'm saying they was cool, but really they wasn't cool. Because like I said, these dudes was making triple, quadruple off them more than what I was making every time a check got processed, you know what I'm saying? But I decided to stay in the group after all the beef on the phone, and then you taking food out my kids' mouth, and it's on when I see you. After all the little beef and all of that, I decided to stay in the group because I looked at it like, look, Aladdin is a world-renowned DJ, producer, you know what I'm saying? Tweed, he did his thing in Penthouse. He gets down. You know what I'm saying? We'll play a hand and they do their thing. And then me, I do what I do. And I stand in the lane by myself, on my own, I felt, and I just did my thing. I decided to just, represent and use the group more as a stepping stone. That's when I stopped kind of taking it so seriously. And I was like, well, whatever happened on this ride, that's what happened. know, we put the video out there. You know, at that time, BET was clowning. They said it had too much TNA. You know, you look at the videos that they play now and they done played since, and in comparison, what Luke and them was doing, it was nothing, man. But for them at that time, for us, it was too much TNA, and we had several different edits. You go on YouTube, search the Mackadelics, the video power player, come up, you see how many hits it got, man, ridiculous. People feeling the group then, people feeling the group now. The group could definitely, I wouldn't even say make a comeback, I'd say just come back and drop a new project and smash, you know. But it was just a lot of different mechanics at that time as far as the rise and the fall of the Mackadelics that took effect and played its part. Like I said, I was married, Tweed was married. Tweed was a hustler, man. Tweed sell anything, man, you know what I'm saying? Turtles, chili cheese fries and nachos. Stu was a pimp. Stu didn't care, man. Whatever wasn't nailed down, it's everything must go sell. You know what I'm saying? My man was getting it on. You know, and then Aladdin, you know, he was out in the streets, he was doing what he was doing, you know what I'm saying, with the pimping thing and moving around, you know. And shit was just kind of wild, man, you know. It was times where we supposed to get a check and we find out that the label paid X amount of dollars to get a boot off Aladdin's Cadillac. What did that have to do with the group money? You know what I'm saying? But we was in a group. So, you know, if that's where the money went, to go get a boot off the Cadillac, then that's where the money went. So when you went to go recoup those funds, they weren't available. And you were told, you know, where they went and why they were spent and on whose behalf. So there was a lot of little things, you know, here and there, man. Shout out to Big Pain. You know what I'm saying? It's my nigga forever too, you know what I'm saying? He kind of, you know, started off, you know, I don't know about him and Tweed relationship, but I know they go way back, you know what I mean? I can't really speak on their relationship. As far as homies, I know they brother in and they go way back. They lived in the same apartment complex when I met them, Wilmington Arms, if I'm correct. And, you know, dude was cool, you know, he started off as just, you know, being muscle around the group, you know, like he was muscle around the building. Everybody know what it is with Big Pain, forget about it. So, you know what I mean? You know, Big Pain, he started rapping, you know, here and there, and we busting verses and writing rhymes, and, you know, I started getting turned on to the fact that he was rapping, whether he was and I didn't know, or those was his first raps, I don't really remember. A lot of shit didn't happen. It's all a blur. But I just know I looked up and Big Pain was on the mic spitting. So, you know, it came to a point where we was all doing solo songs on the Mackadelic album. Tweed had Gotta Be Fly, Mackadelic, and then Aladdin had one where he was Are You Ready? And then I was supposed to have a solo song. Well, I did my solo song, and then basically it was kind of too hardcore hip hop, where the album was more pimpish. And I did some Below Zero, Coming Out the Igloo, and it was more like that don't really fit the album. So at that time they got knocked off, and then that's how the pain is in my heart. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just children of the ghetto. You see me stomping through the ghetto, you know. But that's how Pain jumped in there, you know, and it was cool, you know what I'm saying? It just meshed. Everybody let it go, you know what I'm saying? Let it be what it was, you know what I'm saying? Pain was just that gangster. You know what? It wasn't no said or no written nothing that Pain was in the group. Pain just mobbed in, and that's how that was. Period. So yeah, man. I mean, you know, it was a good ride while it lasted, man. Like I said, you know, I was younger. You know, I had fun, man. And I should have had more of my paperwork handled and been more Johnny on the spot as far as not missing those meetings that was based on what we were gonna be earning. That was my mistake. You know, then nobody look out for nobody really in this business, because when it's all said and done, you know, you got people that come to that table when that bread getting broke up and that pie getting cut up, and it is what it is. Whoever there eat, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, I don't hold no animosity against nobody. You know, even since then, I worked with Tweed again. You know, since that whole date with the Mackadelics and things relinquished, I worked with Tweed Cadillac again on Toast to the Fools, and I worked with DJ Aladdin again eventually on DJ Aladdin Presents Stack a Dollar, The Bomb. You know, ended up recording his whole project out of one of my studios, where I put together the features and I, you know, mixed the songs and I put in the sound effects, and, you know, I featured on a few as URG7, aka Giovanni, and it's Giovanni on a couple, you know. So I've worked with these guys since, you know, then, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely no hard feelings, man. And at this time I have, you know, 15, 16, 17 albums in the catalog. Look me up, you know what I'm saying, cdbaby.com, search URG7, and you would get the whole catalog. I think I just put up Giovanni 5. So in my Pimp series, that's Giovanni 1 through 5 that exists right now. I'm probably gonna bring y'all about 2 more. And then, you know, Giovanni probably gonna fade to black, only come out for these special appearances and shows and whatnot. But URG7 is definitely working. You know, the rise and the fall of the Mackadelics, man, you know, it was fun while it lasted, you know what I mean? I had a blast. You know, at all the places we went, all the songs we did, all the people we touched, and I love to take it to a bigger level, a level I know it could have went to then, you know, now or later, if there is a future. You know, all those brothers got to do is collectively and individually get with me, and we all get together and we speak on that's what it's gonna be. And collectively, if we set our minds to do it, I know we can deliver a powerhouse album better than the one that's forever etched in time as a classic, man. So yeah, man, you know what I mean? Exposed to the game, man. Featuring DJ Aladdin from Low Profile, Sweet Cadillac, Penthouse Players Click, Below Zero, you know what I mean? Look your boy up, man, Giovanni, you know what I'm saying? Got that heat for y'all. Just dropped that Giovanni Revenge, and yeah, the rise and the fall of the Mackadelics, man, it was fun while it lasted, and they're my brothers, man, and you know, through the ups and downs of it all, we all still here, we all still making music. Look up for my man, Tweet Cadillac. Y'all check him out on his Reverb Nation. Y'all check him out on his home personal page. Look out for my man, DJ Aladdin, you know what I mean? Check him out on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, MySpace, you know what I'm saying? Look me up on Facebook, URG7, URG7. That's URG and the number 7. Look me up at Facebook, Gerald Parrish. And follow me on Twitter at URG7. And yeah, man, y'all just stay up with what we doing individually and collectively at this time. And you know, if we can put something back together as a group, like I said, man, you know, that's yet in the stars and in the cards. You know, in the hand we get dealt. You know, but just so y'all know, I ain't the one that ain't with it, you know, so if it gets spoke on, y'all definitely know I'm just waiting for the offer or the situation that or occur and arise, and we can take it from there. Other than that, I'm making good music all the time, man, alright? So y'all stay up with me, man. Shout out to all the fans out there, you know, that love the Mackadelics Exposed to the Game album, and you know, we ain't went nowhere. Like I said, Tweet Cadillac still making good music. URG7, aka Giovanni, still making good music, and you best believe DJ Aladdin is somewhere making good music. Peace to y'all in 100.
To all the players keeping the motels filled on Saturday nights. To all the suckers head for the hills and hide you up. I'm just an all-around player on chill, but yet and still I feel I'm incomplete. I haven't quite reached my peak. Think I need a bona fide freak to chill with. Spend a lovely day with therapeutic back rub. I wanna show the player real love. I remember when I saw you at the beach. You was kinda jazzy, snazzy. Continue to walk past me. So what I do, I had to pursue ya, step to ya. Told you rolling with a true would be the thing to do. So can I get with ya? Can I get with ya? Never dish ya. Wanna get you naked in a picture. Tell me, baby, can you swing this way? Give me the okay. We can be up on our way. Have a nice day. So every person, let's skate. Refer to me as Big Bang Hank, cause my shit don't stink. I think I wanna spend the night with you. Get the water bed splashing, ecstasy and passion. I think I wanna spend the night with you. Get acquainted with you, be a freak to you. I think I wanna spend the night with you. Get the water bed splashing, ecstasy and passion. I think I wanna spend the night with you. Get acquainted with you, be a freak to you.
I saw you scoping out the corner of my eye. Freaky, freaky, fly good. Wanna be with a real fly guy? Why not take a try? Put the best up to the test. Well-groomed, well-mannered, Mackadelic president. Let me put a bug up in your ear. Follow me over here. Have no fear, my dear. Guaranteed the coast is clear. And by the way, I like your style. I see you from across the room. Your profile made me almost draw my brew. So la-di-da, la-di-dee-da-da. Once you let a player flip it, we can trip and go kick it. Sushi for Gucci, hit the lottery with the booty. So now I'm rolling the dice, you know a player got a school thee. Baby, what you need, what you want. Just call me Big Daddy, not Papa. Sip your set and serve you proper. Whatever your little pretty heart desires. Swimming pools, movie stars, sports cars, everything is up to board.
I think I wanna spend the night with you. Get the water bed splashing, ecstasy and passion. I think I wanna spend the night with you. Get acquainted with you, be a freak to you. I think I wanna spend the night with you. Get the water bed splashing, ecstasy and passion. I think I wanna spend the night with you. Get acquainted with you, be a freak to you.
Look, I know we just met, but I'm not one to procrastinate. Sit around, masturbate. Not the kind of guy who has to wait. Don't mean to be blunt or front, but I usually get what I want. Now, it doesn't matter who's got the biggest paycheck. You bring the candles, I'll bring the latex. I wanna spend the night with you, get acquainted with you, do all the things that our bodies are anxious to do. We haven't known each other long, but something that feels this right just can't be wrong. So come on, pass me the KY jelly. Your body's calling for me, but this ain't R. Kelly. Kiss your belly. I'm a man the lights, let me spend the night.
I think I wanna spend the night with you.